What do we really know about the moment of death? What happens when our time here on Earth is up? Is there a moment of conscious awareness, or is it a complete unknown? Join us as we unveil 9 signs of what your eyes will see the moment you die, backed by both biblical wisdom and real-life experiences. But what exactly do these visions reveal about the nature of life, death, and the divine plan? Renowned physician and author Dr. Peter Sellers, in his book, The First 2 Hours After Death, notes that the dying often express a sense of liberation from the weight of their worldly goods and achievements. Among the most striking aspects of certain near-death experiences is the ability to see one's own body from an external perspective. This phenomenon is vividly described in numerous accounts, including those collected by Dr. Kenneth Ring in his book, Life After, in which individuals report seeing their own lifeless bodies lying on the ground or in hospital beds, surrounded by grieving loved ones. Another captivating aspect of near-death experiences is the phenomenon of reliving one's life, as if watching a movie. The consistent presence of a bright light in near-death experiences is a fascinating aspect that has been widely documented by researchers such as Dr. Kenneth Ring in his book, Life After. Near-death experiences frequently involve a profound shift in perspective, particularly regarding the purpose of life. Authors like Anita Moorjani in her book Dying to Be Me describe the aftermath as a place of unimaginable serenity, where the soul feels a deep sense of connection with the divine deceased loved ones, or a vast universe of consciousness, the afterlife, but also invites us to examine the depth and richness of human experience. Whether viewed through the lens of faith or personal testimony, these insights offer a glimpse into a world that transcends our physical senses and earthly concerns. They remind us that death, while often perceived as an ending, may indeed be a transformative passage into a realm of eternal peace, reunion, and spiritual fulfillment. So as we navigate the complexities of life, these perspectives serve as a constant source of comfort, hope, and inspiration. They encourage us to live each moment with intention, love, and a deep sense of wonder, knowing that our journey continues beyond the boundaries of our physical existence. The experience challenges conventional views of death, suggesting that it is not an ending, but a transition to a more expansive and harmonious state of being. These accounts emphasize the spiritual growth and enlightenment that can occur after death, offering a vision of an afterlife that is both loving and transcendent. By sharing their visions, those who have had such experiences invite others to consider death in a new light, highlighting the potential for continued love, connection, and evolution beyond our earthly lives. As documented by authors like Raymond Moody in his book, Reflections on the Light, many individuals report a sudden clarity about the meaning of their existence. This realization often comes in the form of understanding that love, compassion, and personal growth were central to their life's journey. Material wealth, status, or superficial pursuits are seen as less significant. This revelation underscores the spiritual aspect of life, suggesting that our actions, motivations, and connections with others are of eternal importance. The clarity gained in these moments can profoundly impact one's view of life, encouraging a shift in focus toward what truly matters in the face of mortality. Often described as a tunnel of light, this phenomenon is consistently reported by individuals who have had close encounters with death, including those who have been clinically dead and resuscitated. In many accounts, the light is not merely a visual phenomenon. As described by individuals like Dr. Eben Alexander in his book 7 Minutes in Heaven, the moment of death is often characterized by a deep sense of peace and the feeling of being welcomed by a multitude of souls that have passed before them. This reunion is not only with deceased loved ones, but also with a broader community of spirits, creating a sense of belonging and continuity beyond the physical realm. These experiences challenge traditional notions of death as a final separation, suggesting instead that it is a moment of coming home to a greater spiritual family. The emphasis on love connection and the absence of fear or judgment in these reunions offers a comforting vision of the afterlife, suggesting death as a bridge to a more expansive and harmonious state of existence where all souls are welcomed and embraced, but a source of overwhelming peace, love, and warmth, signifying a divine presence or a gateway to the afterlife. This aligns with various religious and spiritual beliefs, including Christian teachings that describe God as light, pure, holy, and the giver of life. The light is often seen as a symbol of hope, offering comfort and reassurance to those facing death, or reflecting the deep human longing for connection with the divine. The consistent appearance of this light across different cultures and belief systems suggests a universal aspect to these experiences. Pointing toward a shared journey of the soul at the moment of death, this experience, often referred to as a life review, is a common theme in numerous accounts, including those documented by Dr. Peter Sellers in his book, The First 2 Hours After Death. According to these accounts, as the soul departs the body, it is presented with a vivid and honest replay of every moment, decision, and interaction that has shaped their life. The experience is both introspective and reflective, providing a unique opportunity for the dying to evaluate their journey, recognize patterns of behavior, and understand the consequences of their choices. This process is not merely a form of judgment, but a deeply personal moment of enlightenment and spiritual reckoning, emphasizing the eternal significance of each action and the interconnectedness of one's life with others. Central to this life review is the recognition that death is not an abrupt ending, but a pivotal transition. It's a moment that invites deep contemplation and responsibility for the life that has been lived. This detached viewpoint allows the dying to perceive the emotional impact of their passing on those left behind, fostering a deeper appreciation for the bonds of human connection and the enduring power of love and loss. The experience is deeply humanizing, highlighting the interconnectedness of all human beings and the profound effect one life can have on others. It's a perspective shift that can profoundly impact one's view of death and the legacy one leaves behind. This phenomenon resonates deeply with Christian teachings found in Matthew 6:19, where Jesus advises his followers not to store treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and thieves can steal, but instead to invest in heaven where nothing decays and is perfectly secure. Such experiences underscore the spiritual message that material wealth and earthly success hold no power or relevance in the afterlife. It serves as a reminder to focus on spiritual growth and the pursuit of love and compassion, rather than fleeting earthly concerns. In doing so, one can find true lasting value and legacy. What if the secrets of the afterlife were closer than we think, hidden in plain sight within the pages of Scripture when it comes to death? Perhaps one of the most intriguing questions revolves around the possibility of seeing departed loved ones and visit the dreams of their living relatives is a fascinating concept rooted in various cultural beliefs and spiritual traditions. In some indigenous cultures, the spirits of the recently departed are believed to visit their families in dreams to offer messages of comfort, guidance, or farewell. Similarly, in many Christian traditions, the practice of praying for the souls of the dead is seen as a way to connect with and potentially guide their loved ones through the afterlife. This concept finds resonance in the work of author and speaker Eben Alexander, who in his book 7 Minutes in Heaven describes his own near-death experience during which he claims to have visited his deceased mother in a dream and delivered a message to her still-living husband. Whether viewed through the lens of culture, faith, or personal experience, the notion of visiting loved ones in dreams at the moment of death offers a beautiful and emotionally charged perspective on the afterlife, suggesting that the bonds of love and connection continue even after physical separation. The Bible offers glimpses into this mystery, stating in Matthew 22:30 that death is not a barrier to human relationships, and that in the resurrection, people will neither marry nor be given in marriage, but will be like angels in heaven, indicating a potential for reunion. Similarly, Jesus' conversation with Lazarus in John 11 suggests that the veil between life and death is thin, and that the dead can still be aware of events in the world of the living. The idea finds support in numerous near-death accounts, including those by Raymond Moody in his book, Glimpses of the Next World. People describe seeing deceased family and friends who appear to guide them toward an otherworldly light or peace. This common experience across cultures and belief systems points toward a spiritual continuity beyond death, offering solace to those grieving the loss of loved ones. It embodies the comforting idea that death is not an end, but a transition marked by love and reunion. And the testimonies of those who have walked the path between life and death, welcome. Today we re-diving into the profound and sometimes controversial world of near-death experiences and what the Bible has to say about this pivotal moment in our existence. At the moment of death, people's eyes witness extraordinary sights. Deceased loved ones in ethereal landscapes, guiding souls to their eternal reward. No one seeing deceased loved ones. Number 2, detaching from material possessions. Another fascinating aspect of death, as seen through the lens of near-death experiences, is the reported detachment from material possessions. Number 3, observing their own body from above. Number 4, visiting the dreams of the living. The idea that the souls of the dying can briefly linger. Number 5, rewatching their life as a movie. Number 6, encountering a bright light. Number 7, understanding the true purpose of their life. No. 8, witnessing the beauty of the afterlife. The realm of the afterlife is often depicted as a place of peace, beauty, and spiritual fulfillment in near-death experiences. Number 9, reunion with other souls. The prospect of reuniting with other souls in the afterlife is a recurring theme in near-death experiences. In conclusion, exploring these 9 signs of what your eyes will see the moment you die not only delves into the mysteries of death,